Welcome to Bible Route 66. We're going to look at the book of Esther. And one unique thing about this book is it doesn't have the name of God mentioned. But we see God in every circumstance. My wife likes to call those moments where God moves and you know it's Him, God winks. And there's plenty of those in the book of Esther. So she's a little unknown person whose parents die, and her uncle Mordecai takes her in under his wing. And she comes into the kingdom of Persia about the time Queen Vashti makes King Ahasuerus mad, and he drops her from being queen. You can read all about that. It's very interesting. It's a very dramatic book. And then God makes a move and raises up Esther, someone unknown, into this marvelous place of being queen. And then she gets the favor of the king. She risks her life because her people are hated on by a guy named Haman, who's an Agurite, which if you study the Bible out, you'll find out when King Saul disobeyed God in killing all of the Amorites, this man was one of the survivors all the way down the line that Satan used to want to kill and murder the people of God. So he forms a plot because he hates Mordecai and he hates the Jews. And so now it's on Queen Vashti, not her, she's got booted out, Esther, who we're reading about, who finds favor with God to go in and talk to the king. And she knows this is a fearful thing, so she asks for all the people to be fasting. But Mordecai reminds her, you got to overcome this fear, because if you don't deliver the people of God, then God will raise up someone else to deliver the people of God, because He always takes care of His people. And so Mordecai tells Esther in chapter 4, verse 14, "For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place. But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed, and who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" So she gets favor from the king, but there's a plot that is set into play by Haman to still kill them. And you got to read this story. I'll leave this one as a mystery. You got to read this book to find out how God delivers the people of Israel by Esther, by Queen Esther. So for such a time as this, we're living in a time in our nation, America, where we need people to realize how God wants to use them, just like Esther, and step up to be used by God for such a time as this. That ought to be a prayer in yours and my life. God, use us and show us how you're using us in such a time as this. God bless you as you read and enjoy the book of Esther.